information land. It's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Super Dave Osborne, musical group Stone Temple Pilots, and actress Laura Dern. Plus, Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. And now that rascally raccoon who's loved by young campers everywhere, David Letterman.
Well, that's very nice of you folks. Thank you very much for showing up here. I'm a happy man. Let me tell you something. I am so happy. It has been now 4 full days since I have heard the words, license and registration, please. 4 full days. So, you see, I get a speeding ticket, and today, this executive from Valvoline calls me. He says the company is interested in sponsoring my drive to work every day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if this is going to put a damper on the big Miss America activities tomorrow night. Tomorrow is the big 67th anniversary, or not anniversary, it's the 67th annual Miss America pageant. Earlier today, Bob Guccione, publisher of Penthouse magazine, held a press conference to announce that he is in the possession of nude photos of the host, Regis Philbin. So I think there's going to be one difference about the big Miss America pageant this year. The contestants, and I think this is crucial, I think this is critical, the contestants now must all do their own hair and makeup. Well, you know, when I worked at NBC, that's what I had to do. What's the big deal there? Oh. Some boys in town for the big bikers softball game, it looks like. I was reading in the newspaper today that CBS now has canceled 2 brand new shows that were on the air here at CBS for 3 weeks. 3 weeks, I mean, does that seem fair? Like 3 weeks, can you really judge a show? They could cancel a new show in 3 weeks? Does that seem right? I mean, can you really actually form an opinion of a new show in 3 weeks? And then they canceled the thing? Can they do that? Did you like the acting, though? Thank you very much. Well, looks like some folks are here from Pepperidge Farm. Nice to have you here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, you know, I think finally some of the hoopla and excitement about this show, Late Show here on CBS, is finally starting to die down a little bit, and I think that's good. But I got to tell you something. I find myself now the last couple of days getting kind of bored. You know, it just seems like there's not enough going on, not enough controversy, not enough stuff. So today, what I did, I took my lunch hour, went downtown to the courthouse, and I sued myself. So get that right out of the way there. Oh, please, you're too kind. I don't know if you have read about this around the country, but here in New York City, we got some kind of a problem with the emergency medical service. In the last couple of months now, the ambulance has been dispatched, and they find a person, and they declare them dead. So like on the way downtown or something, they realize that the person is in fact not really dead at all. Now this is, I guess, it's good news, but should it happen twice? But to me, the most amazing thing about this story, in neither case was the person Al Gore. Isn't that funny? If you think about that. Because if it's gonna, it would be Al Gore, wouldn't it? Sure. I don't know much about politics, but I was watching Ross Perot the other night. Speaking of guys who don't know much about politics. But I don't even, no, wait a minute. I don't even know that much about politics. But he was saying that if this North American free trade agreement, he said the problem with this thing is it could create a huge sucking sound in this country, jobs draining away. So he thinks that's the problem. Going to create this huge sucking sound in the United States. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you know, here in New York City, that's not really a problem. Because all summer long, we've had this huge sucking sound coming out of Shea Stadium. So we don't... Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday night. We have a, you know something, I only say this when I mean it. We have a wonderful show tonight. The greatest living superstar, stunt daredevil, man who's not afraid of anything, Super Dave Osborne is here. Super Dave Osborne. You bet. Super Dave. Also one of the stars of the blockbuster $600 million grossing motion picture Jurassic Park, Laura Dern is on the program this evening. Yep, Laura Dern. And Stone Temple Pilots. Now, do me a favor and say hello to our friend Mr. Paul Schaefer. He's standing right over there. Paul! Hey, Mike! Felicia, how are you? Bernie, nice to see you. Let me ask you a question. Stone Temple Pilots, when they get out here, will I be frightened?
I was listening to the rehearsal today. I can't hear a thing.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Well, I'd be frightened when they get out here. You know, like a couple of weeks ago, we had the Australian band.
Midnight Oil.
Midnight
band.
Oil.
They scared you.
Exactly.
I know.
And I was scared. Yeah.
I know.
Because they were Bushmen. And they scared me.
These guys are Stone Temple Pilots, so you be the judge.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to that. Stone Temple Pilots coming out a little bit later. I just don't want to be frightened on my own show.
I don't blame you.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, like I need to tell you, for most students, going back to school means one thing, and that's being exposed to deadly asbestos. No. Just a problem we're having here in New York City. That's right, here, the little asbestos problem in the New York City schools. But more importantly, it means brand new school supplies. So tonight, we thought we would show you some of the school supplies that smart kids will be taking back to the classroom this fall. Paul, hit it. Here we go. Yeah, on Wisconsin.
That's it?
Yeah, next time you do that, heat it up a little.
Okay.
Heat it, yeah. All right, now you're just making a mockery of the whole thing. Ladies and gentlemen, new back-to-school items. Take a look at this right here. There's not a child alive today who doesn't like to eat paste. So why not make the best of it with this new offering? It's Elmer's School Paste, now with oat bran. Well, apparently they didn't make the switch. I like to see them Stone Temple Pilots eat paste.
That'd be
scary.
scary.
Damn scary. Let them eat paste, for heaven's sake.
Something scary.
Yeah, oh no, we'll switch it, Dave. Don't worry. We'll get that switched for you.
Dave?
Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. At long last, ladies and gentlemen, now... What happened? Oh. I look like I've walked away from a nursing home, don't I? Just another little hit here. You know, at long last, now you can teach your grade schooler a valuable lesson about law enforcement every time he reaches for a piece of tape with this. It's the Police Line Scotch Tape Dispenser. Look at that. There you go. Great for arts and crafts and cordoning off the corpse of your substitute teacher. There. Oh. I believe I got me a Paste Jones. Are you sick and tired of having to remember your locker combination? Well, fret no more, Pedro, because now there's this. It's the Beverly Hills combination padlock. Right there. The Beverly Hills 90210 padlock. That's kind of crucial to the joke. Hey, I'm full of paste. Give me a break, will you? The combination is, of course, 9. It's already 9, 0, 2, 1. Oh, there you go. They're shooting back tonight. For years, people have been haunted by the question, why can't using a pencil eraser be more fun? Well, here's an item that makes it fun and functional. It's the Lyle Lovett pencil eraser. Here's a great trick to play on a classmate. Just switch his regular history textbook with this book. It's called Really Confusing U.S. History. See on the cover there? There's Abraham Lincoln riding a dinosaur chasing Richard Nixon. Really Confusing U.S. History. You know, getting out of school by pretending you're sick has never been easier. Forget about faking the flu. Try this. It's the fake deer tick bite. Put a couple of these in your face, and you just go into the teacher and you say, I was sleeping in the yard and a deer bit my face. You know, no education is complete without the study of a second language. And if that second language happens to be Spanish, on tonight's show, Dave removes things from his face. And if that second language happens to be Spanish, here's a study aid that can help students at all levels. Look at this. It's the Taco Bell Spanish Translator. You just speak right into it here. Hi, my name is Dave. Why are all the Japanese kids in the class smarter than me?
Hola, mi nombre es David. ¿Por qué es que los niños japoneses en la clase son más inteligentes que yo?
Might be tasty with a little paste on it. If my grades don't improve, I'm going to have to get a job at Taco Bell.
Si mis notas no mejoran, tendré que conseguirme un trabajo en Taco Bell.
Nothing can ruin your school day like having your lunch stolen. Well, now you can stop thieves cold with this. It's the Lunchbox Club. Right there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It can't be penetrated. You know, navigating your way through busy school hallways between classes can be dangerous, but why not play it safe with this? It's the backpack airbag. Come on in, son. Show them how it works. Say you're jostled in the hall. Hi, how you doing? Hey, are you like me? Do you enjoy paste?
Yeah.
Attaboy. All right, it's the backpack airbag. Somebody bumps into the young man, and look at that. In just seconds. There you go. Thank you very much. Good luck in class. Bye-bye. He's going to have a very difficult life if he continues to wear that. You know, with math scores declining every year, I'm proud to personally endorse this next new product. It's called Math with Me, Dave. It's a videotape I put together featuring my own educational system for learning math fundamentals. Hal, roll a couple of seconds of this. Math with Dave.
9 times 6.
96.
times 6.
95.
9 times 6.
Oh, 96. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, like I mentioned earlier, we have a wonderful program tonight. Super Dave Osborne, Laura Dern, and the always frightening Stone Temple Pilots. We'll be right back. Hey, how are you? Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. Good to have you here on a Friday night. My hope for every man, woman, and child watching tonight is that you have a nice weekend. How about that? Yeah. Is there a more gracious, magnanimous, generous person on television
Lovely
than me?
and well expressed.
My wish for the American viewing public, have a nice weekend. Super Dave Osborne will be out here in a couple of minutes. I don't know whether he's a daredevil or a stuntman, but that'll be my first question.
Good question.
I'm just going to say, Dave, what are you, a daredevil or a stuntman? We'll get to right, and then the thing will just go off like dynamite. It'll be exciting.
Nutty.
Sparks will be flying.
Crazy.
You wait and see.
Fabulous.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in my hand, I have tonight's top 10 list from the home office in Sioux City, Iowa. Look at that! Oh! Hang on to your wooden shoes. And I know that the North American viewers, in return, hope that I have a lovely weekend. Thank you very much.
We do too.
You know, if more people felt that way, there would be no war.
That's right.
The category tonight from the home office in Sioux City, Iowa, highlights of Clinton's health care plan. The much discussed, highly awaited, long looked forward to, excuse the preposition, highlights of Clinton's health care plan. Here we go, number 10. Al Gore, Band-Aid czar. I don't know what that means. Number 9, every American man, woman, and child gets a free cough drop. Well, I suppose that might help. Number 8, if you give $10 to the janitor at the organ bank, he'll let you touch the livers. What possible, why, oh. Number 7, anyone with 20/20 vision can now collect royalties from the TV show 2020. Now, at last. Now we're getting someplace.
That's a man with a plan.
Log jam at last. Number 6, no more plastic surgery for Nancy Reagan, okay? Number 5, all medical bills sent to Ross Perot. Number 4, if you break the record for all-time highest body temperature, you keep the thermometer. That's cool. Number 3, Roger Clinton can write his own prescriptions. That's not a good idea. Don't let this ruin your weekend. Number 2, turn your head and cough exam to be administered by the Gabor sister of your choice. Yes! Yes! And the number 1, the highlight of Bill Clinton's health care plan, 2 words, sneeze tax. There you go! Our first guest this evening is one of our favorites. This man, listen to this, he's an ACE Award winner, and he also has his own kids show, and will soon have his own line of merchandising. Aren't you glad you listened to this? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest daredevil superstar entertainer of the day, Super Dave Osborne. Dave! Tape? Okay, go ahead and roll it. Here's Super Dave Osborne with some kind of golf trick. Trick shot. Watch this.
I think he is ready for the hockey-ito in the mouth.
Absolutely.
Ball out of the lips, golf shot. Don't try this one at home until you get my video and look at it a few times.
Wait a minute.
Okay,
I don't,
get a ball.
in the mouth, I
Don't even worry about this. You're going to probably hit it the same amount. 310 is what you're looking. Hit the same smooth shot. All right, you put the ball in my mouth. Good. Just balance it. All right. Relax.
Okay. Fuji, I don't know. I can't do this. Don't worry. Don't worry. Piece by piece. Just concentrate and hit the ball.
Remember, keep head down, left arm straight,
Just
wait, turn.
for Dave Osborne, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Laura Dern and Stone Temple Pilots. Just, I pray to God, don't let them frighten me when they get out
It's
here.
gonna be scary.
You know, when you do any kind of a television program, you hear from a lot of people about a lot of different things, and during the summer, we were getting a lot of calls and a lot of letters from men all saying that they looked a lot like President Bill Clinton. So we got to thinking about it, and we said, well, sure, let's invite them all to New York, and we'll take these guys to dinner, and we'll just chat with them about their experiences as President Clinton lookalikes, and that's just what we did. Here, Hal, roll the videotapes for us, please. Leg of lamb for everybody. You know, it's interesting that we're here today with people who look like President Clinton, because I saw, as I came in, there's a guy in the kitchen washing dishes who looks like Michael Dukakis. Oh, wait a minute. It is Michael Dukakis. By the way, this is Andrea, and she's here because she likes Indian food. That's the only reason she's here. Okay, Bill, let's try something here. I'll give you a little phrase as if you are the president, and you deliver it in your most presidential fashion. Maybe something like, I'll tell you what we ought to do. We ought to bomb the Japanese. That's what we ought to do. Try that.
I tell you what we ought to do. We ought to bomb the Japanese.
Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy a brand new Toyota Camry, and there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Like I was telling Gore the other day, to hell with the taxpayers.
If Mexico's not careful, we're going to squeeze the little weasels. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a rope ladder so Hillary can climb off my ass.
Oh, okay, I have a joke here I want to tell you. Why are there so many Secret Service agents around Hillary Clinton? I'll tell you, because if anything happens to her, Bill becomes president. Anyway, I have, from time to time, people send me photographs thinking that they look like me, and here we have a picture of that. Oh, you're all enjoying a good laugh at my expense, aren't you? And do you have any plans yourself to kind of cash in on this?
I did do a commercial for a fellow that I know that owns a saloon. He was just opening up.
Rustler's Hot Country Saloon on Main Street in Independence. We're back and we're hot.
But it was just for your buddy.
For free beer.
Yeah, well, hell, for a free beer, they probably had the actual president. All right, Harry, now, in addition to looking like President Clinton, I'm told that people tell you you look like someone else who's very famous. Who is that?
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. And how long have you known this?
For a long time.
Have you had an occasion to meet the president?
Yes, sir.
Toward the end of the Bush administration, I happened to be taking a vacation near Camp David, the presidential compound, and I was able to I didn't climb over the fence necessarily, but I just was on the roof of my car and could look into the compound. And I saw, now listen to this, I saw not only President Bush, but his wife Barbara Bush, and they were naked on bicycles. Salmon, we had a very nice day today. Did you enjoy having the presidential lookalikes in your restaurant? Really?
In fact, it reminds me of a song.
Oh, a song for us. By all means, go right ahead.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we are making. We are changing our own lives. It's true, we make a brighter day, just you and me.
We'll be right back with Laura Dern. Thank you, folks.
How come your cold symptoms come back? You're good.
Our next guest has starred in some of my all-time favorite motion pictures, including Blue Velvet, Rambling Rose, and, of course, the blockbuster of all time, the motion picture that gave us Dino Fever, Jurassic Park. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Laura Dern. Laura!
That is what I get, which David Lynch's films, for whatever reason, didn't have action figures of Dennis Hopper's.
Now, you don't mean that this is how you were paid. You mean you get money from the sale of those.
I get an action figure.
Yeah. Okay, just give Laura a couple of toys. That'll be fine. Sure.
Toys. and that was sort of the experience, the fun of being with dinosaurs, I guess.
Now, I was under the impression when I saw the movie that the dinosaurs were actually larger than that.
What Industrial Light and Magic did in that movie. This actually was the model. This is the mechanical lizard.
Yeah, but it's no bigger really than a German Shepherd.